is free, a game changer, someone who was making power moves, maybe someone who was becoming a leader to a situation. Someone could be trying to knock off a leader. Someone could be trying to pay someone to knock off a leader. I don't give a fuck about what type of situation you lead, and if you leading somebody, you definitely the head boss, and are be becoming the head boss. This is something that could have something to definitely do with last year. So this could have, wow. Was the election last? Look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't pay attention to that shit. I stopped paying attention to that type of shit a long time ago because it's a circus of patterns that repeat themselves. This shit, you know. So, but I feel presidential energy. I feel very high up energy. I feel energy of a motherfucker. I'm just going to say this. I feel the energy of a motherfucker going in the woods and trying to act like they shooting deer, knowing damn well they really trying to shoot that person. I was deer hunting. When is deer hunting season? Lord have mercy. Like this. So, deer hunting season. Okay, that's not supposed to. Let me check. Let me just start clarifying because it jumped. I don't know what the fuck happened with the energy. But let me go ahead and, like I said, this came off the table. All of this is off the table. So I don't know if this exists anymore or if somebody is debating on speaking on it. Because it's off the table when it come down to this queen, this empress, the big queen. When it come down to judgment not taking place, somebody may not have done something that was, because or someone could be trying to do something and get away with it, and they feel like they can't get away with it, to someone that's in the spotlight situation, someone that's got the wheels, the light turned on them. This has definitely got something to do with the Empress, but it's in reverse. So I don't know if this is the Empress with this energy, or she's off the table because it's a lot of negativity, a lot of negative talk, a lot of negative energy coming maybe from the Empress. This could be someone, a partnership that's stuck in limbo, trying to work on something with someone. So that could be that energy as well. So I'm just making sure that I put out all the, the scenarios, because there could be more than one when it comes down to this. It doesn't have to all be about this crime setting that was drawn at first. But yeah, something is off the table, and this is what's off the table. But it's even though they feel like this is like this motherfucker cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's what somebody could be thinking. They could be actually not, judging something wrongfully, or looking at something in a negative way, looking at the Empress in a negative way, or looking at it like the Empress is a little fucked up right now because they looking at stuff in a fucked up judgmental way, and they're not allowing they're not taking the rose-colored glasses off. So some of you could be an Empress that's judging something in the wrong, with the wrong fucking glasses on, period. And really could be saying some negative shit, but you got your eyes closed, and you only using dark energy right now for pain right now. Some of you. Yeah, this right here wants to really just throw itself back out. So some of you definitely need to take off the rose-colored glasses to a situation when it comes down to working with someone, partnering up. This could be about money, but it also could be about manifesting or looking into the future with each other. So give me the final energy that you have, for this message, storyline part. Now the storyline part, I'm not going to clarify because I'm already breaking that part down unless I truly need to. So hermit mode is here when it comes down to the emperor. So this is something about the emperor and the empress when it comes down to this. This is devastating energy. Somebody could be going to Las Vegas and not coming back. That ain't funny. I don't know where the laugh came from, so don't take it personal. But what I'm saying I'm just seeing this empress energy being off the table because it was something that she didn't see, maybe, and so for some of you, there was no judgment placed in this situation, but the empress could have been treated a certain way. So this is definitely husband and wife energy that I'm catching like a company, maybe even, two rulers of the situation here. This could be something that's crowned around Las Vegas, or just, that area. It does not necessarily, like I say, have to be that place, but it could be definitely that side of the United States. I'm not trying to say it in no negative way, though. But, I don't know how to take it. This is someone, the emperor is at a crossroad here. The emperor is stuck in a fucking rock in a hard place, trying to figure out how to stand in their glory and remain in their peace of mind that they have created in their own head, which is at this point full, very full. I feel like there's some haunting going on to this emperor. I don't know why the emperor is feeling haunted, but I see that energy right there. That makes me think of ghosts, and I do see two energies that we was talking about earlier. When I spoke earlier, and here's the two also showing manifestations of two again. With the two of knives, it could have been something to cut energies here. Could be any earth, not earth, but yeah, it could be any, but this is strong Virgo energy. This is buried energy. I do see with this card as well, once again, brings me back to the conclusions being within reach. Some of you could have been dealing with a Virgo, or you could be a Virgo that need to receive this message. This is probably someone, it looks like to me, someone could have had help burying someone. The emperor could have had help burying someone, whether this is in the dirt or in a job or in some type of situation, burying them. I don't want to say it doesn't have to be physical, but that's what I'm really catching, and it goes back once again to this wooded area. This emperor is, like I say, at a crossroad, and they're guarded, and it's like somebody's guardians are attacking this emperor. Look, so we got this emperor right here, like I say, this at this crossroad. Now, while he at this crossroad trying to figure out how to get it, I feel like this is like the devil's crossroad. This just ain't no ordinary crossroad. This is where someone went to. They dropped their burdens there at the crossroad. They transformed at this crossroad. I'm not sure what's going on with this emperor and this crossroad energy. Some emperors could be feeling like they're in, and it's like I say, stuck at a rock and a hard place when it comes to a situation. I feel like this emperor is afraid, but when you get up close, they may pretend that they're not. but from a distance, they definitely are scared. Oh, oof, so afraid. Why? But I feel like because they feel like they're under attack. See, whatever happened, this haunting that they're going through, because this is a haunting for this emperor. And I normally don't feel that energy, but I also normally don't see them two spirits standing out like that either. And I know how the Devil's Crossroad look, and it look a lot like this. The way the street, the crossroad is not like an ordinary crossing at a stop sign. It's a little off. It's a little different. You can't just cross that street without feeling something. And so I feel like somebody could have made a deal with the devil. There could be some sacrifice in this aim. And I'm gonna keep it 1,000. And I got another bad heavy chill. And this time it was in the middle of my forehead. First it was on the left side. Then I had to move to the middle. And this chill makes me say that, Lord, it left. Somebody is being spooked by ancestors, by either the person that the entities that they created out of bringing death to situations in people's lives. Someone is guarded and in panic mode and afraid, and it could be also where this energy was coming from of here we go. Right here when I say things that make your heart beat faster. What's this? Because it's sliding off. Things you wish you could forget about last year. This is something that definitely someone could have done last year that just is haunting them. And it's been haunting you for a year. That's kind of psychedelic, yo. Because you let it haunt you that long, you didn't adjust it to this haunting some kind of way. But now it's time for it to come to an end. This is a new era. These are the things, that could cause the world to end. The apocalypse is here for this. So, this is a revelation here. Something is rising back to speak from beyond the grave. There is 8 knives in the ground here. And I hate to say this, but I feel the energy of cereal. Not the type that's like Frosted Flakes and shit. And I feel like that is 2 that's stepping forward. But it's more that's unseen and unheard at this point. I feel like there may be one that's on some real vengeful energy. It's 2 lights that's stepping forward though. So, the energies do mean a lot. But I feel like there is more because now that I spoke on the 8, it's so many other energies popping out around this emperor right now. And this vengeful energy could be what this emperor is afraid of. But I also feel like, that the emperor is already tired of fighting and ready to drop the burden. And they feel like now they're going to be in the spotlight. They're going to be maybe on the news. I just see news, heavy news energy here. Wow. This is a business maybe. This may not be a person. This emperor could be an entity of a business. But I feel like the emperor, if you don't know business, whatever you are, you have a very vengeful energy that's around you that you touched. This energy is very dark, and this is not you as emperor or the company. This is not the entity of the emperor. This is something that's around the emperor. That's very dark energy. This is a passed away energy here. This energy, I don't know what the fuck, but it's not good. And it stands behind another energy. It's trying to block it from the emperor. But the emperor, I feel like the emperor may be letting this energy through. Yeah, I feel like this energy that's coming through is definitely harmful to the emperor. As far as in shadow work, I'm not saying that no one did shadow work on the emperor with this energy. You see it, you can see it all the way from here. I can put it up close and you can see it, but shit, I can pull it back and it's still there, just as dark, just as clear. But there's an ancestor here guarding the emperor from this entity that's extremely dark. This is, the reason why this ancestor is helping, because the entity, I'm unsure if this entity is a person that the emperor may have harmed, and they are very vengeful. It's a very vengeful energy. And that's why because of how vengeful it is why it's being blocked. Because, I don't know why. It may not be just time to release that energy yet, but that energy is there. The emperor is scared and stupid. Up close, the emperor don't look afraid. The emperor is afraid. This emperor is, all emperors, this may not resonate with, yo. So but it has something to do. I don't know if the empress has something to do with this shit, but the empress shit is off the table, remember? Over here, this negative energy with the empress. I don't know if someone may be looking at the empress like this, like she may be on some negative shit, but her shit is off the table. Or this thought frame of the empress is not available for this reading. So she's not involved in this. That's what I have to say. And I feel like if the empress was involved, she'll probably be in a pissed off position, because she may feel like there's no judgment on some unseen shit, some shit that needs to be seen clear. I'm not sure where the empress really stands, but I know that during this energy, she got kicked. I'm just got her sitting on the table because I'm not going to leave my cards on the floor. But the empress is not involved in this. She's off the table. But yet there is something. Something is partnered up. And I don't know if they're trying to take the empress out because she can uncover things that's unseen right now and bring judgment to a situation. Right now, this is a bad, the empress would be bad news to the emperor if the empress got shit on the emperor like this. But the emperor, it's not the empress. It's not the empress that's sending these energies. The empress has nothing to do with this. This is strictly some other energies that's stepping forward right here, bringing into the light. They're stepping forward to let you know that this is justice on your behalf, and it's time for action. It's time for healing. It's time to bring back color into this situation before it goes and fades away. These are two energies that has been done a certain way in deceit by the emperor. Now, I feel like I say, the emperor could be definitely at a crossroad, because there's other energies stepping forward as well now. And these other energies in between them, there's someone blocking and trying to block. There's other lights that want to be heard. You know, now it looks like they're stepping forward. They're far behind. Far behind. Now, I don't know if these are people who have crossed over or these are just energies that can relate to this circumstance. But I do know that there is an ancestor that is helping the emperor at this moment. And I'm going to tell you this. I already know that all ancestors ain't good. All bloodline isn't good. So you can't accept help from all of the people that's connected to your bloodline. That's just facts. We got thieves, killers, robbers, liars, you know, all of this shit in our family. We ain't perfect. So shit is gonna be there. So you gotta know when to not to allow certain people to help you unless and this is why I'm saying it, unless you already are, that's what you are, so that's what you invite to help you. And for some cases, you could definitely have another energy, the energy that's vengeful for the emperor here, that wants to get into the emperor, but there could be an ancestor on one scenario that's blocking this entity from getting to the emperor because it like the emperor's work. You know, it's helping the emperor because it's on some dirty shit too. The mind frame is similar to that blood, you know, that feeds off of that. So why would I want to stop that? I want to help them. But then you also have another energy with them, you know, the scenario where that energy, that ancestor is not a dark entity, is not negative force. But it's still work that the emperor, even if that work is negative, that emperor has to do. There's still something that emperor needs to see. There's still, you know, something attached to the scenario where this entity that's sitting here in the shadows, that's being blocked by this ancestor here that's sitting here clear as day. That's how I know it's an ancestor. That's how I know it's a bloodline. Because they visionary standing out differently from the others. The others are just light, innocent people, innocent bystanders. Now it's too connected to the emperor. I don't know what these other motherfuckers, like I say, I don't know if the emperor is caught because they in the circle of shit that they did dug, you know, now it's time to go fall in it. Boy. Jaguar Paul. So it's an era here that's ending. It's something, and this is an era of negativity that's coming to an end here. This is something that's been going on for a minute. Whether it's been a year or a little longer. I see at a reach to 2 years here. But it could be even longer than that, you know. It could be timing in between these factors, because it's a lot of space in between these swords where this man is this shadow. You see that shadow, that same shadow that's right up in there, that's right there chilling in the back, same motherfucker. Look at that. So it's an entity, I feel, that's collected out of this, that just raises some type of, I don't know, maybe if you collected it, maybe you've built this person, this entity by the collection of what was hurt or murdered or killed or whatever. Wow, I'm sorry to say it like that. And this is maybe they shadow self attacking them. Now the emperor shadow self about to attack the emperor ancestor. So this is some other shit. Take it how it resonate. Let's get it. Clarification time. At times, a personal issue reaches resolution because luck is on your side. Someone is pointing the arrow. Someone is hitting the mark. Someone, like I said, is showing you the way. A personal issue reaches resolution. Please clarify. We got this blockage here. We got this crying over spilled milk. We got this somebody's crying and not looking. We got sand here, water here as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And then we do have Cancer energy here strong. So you definitely could be a Cancer watching or could be dealing with a Cancer, or this could be a Cancer trying to relay this message. But this is about some type of blockage, some type of stagnation that was broken to the heart that you have been trapped in. This is time to release out of that energy, release out of that prisoned energy, that mind frame. It's releasing out because this personal issue that's been this blockage is on its way to reach resolution. The cup is, there's no such thing in this scenario as a half empty cup. You look at the cup half full. A time for healing. Please clarify. This could have something to do with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A time, or just a Cancer. Time for healing. We have a completion here. This is a cycle, a karmic cycle, something that is finally coming to an end, something finally reaching an ending here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could be dealing with a mother, someone who is adoring a situation that they are finally looking at business-wise, able to heal. This is a mother. I feel like this is a mother, and it could be also a community. It could be also a community bringing a cycle to a closure. Yeah, there was a lot of heartbreak, and it was imprisoned. Yo, this is something maybe has something to do with some type of connection with a mother and a daughter. This could also have something to do with maybe even a daughter that was locked up. Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. Gemini energy, more so with that. Conclusions are within reach. Clarify, please. Okay. Well, okay. So we got messages that could be coming through. In between time, it could be weights. Though with this Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo energy. There is this wooded area again. It's just, it's just something about them sticks. It just blend right in. And it's something about holding on to that. Making sure that you don't put that part behind you. Like, look, this is the burden to carry, the wooded area. It's something about the woods. It's something about those sticks. It's something about getting celebration. Something's hanging around in the woods. I'm just saying, check the woods. I don't know where the woods is. It's a lot of woods. Shit. Is it some woods in Las Vegas? I mean, also the energy, there was the energy of Arkansas here. Newport, Arkansas for that matter. Might want to check the woods there. So far, Mississippi woods right here. Might want to check them woods. If any other wood areas come out that show up in these cards that I can think of, I'ma speak on it. Even though I know that right here something was being buried. Right here, somebody could have done this with a partner. Somebody could have stopped in the middle of doing it and couldn't finish. Had a hard time. completing the task, transformation here. Oof. Because I'm being brought to these cards when we're talking about this one. And that still got some dark wooded shit back behind them. Or him. And this person that's stuck in limbo, maybe the other energy, that dark energy collected over time, of them hurting the lights. They fed the dark, this dark energy in this person, and that could be, that person could be consumed. This emperor is consumed by darkness, flat out. I don't know who the fuck this is, but I'm glad I don't talk to nobody. Because, damn, I wouldn't even want to risk it at this point. The conclusions are within reach. We got standing in your power with this Queen of Wands energy. This could be women. There's a lot of women popping out. But they're, and it's binding them, you see? And these are women, these are queens. So they're of structure. They're just not no ordinary motherfucking Jane Does. But yet, someone could be wanting to place them in this cell as such. Now, I'm seeing two women right here, but earlier when I first started this reading, I remember a woman standing out and then a male standing out. When the woman stood out, she had blonde hair. I have not witnessed this blondish type hair or golden like hair yet. I couldn't even give you a skin complexion. I really could just show you hair, light skin more so. But then I was pointed to very dark, not dark, but a lot of melanin. So it could be a light-skinned, dark, African-American or African descent lady with some type of golden hair, whether it's a lace front or whatever, or this is how she had a description of her hair. I'm seeing Beyonce vibes. Flowy hair, ponytail, flowy, straggly hair, still thick, beautiful hair. Well, I guess it's only proper to talk about it in this section. I wasn't even trying to, but this is working. Someone could have been working on something, and it could have been, an ending that was very devastating. And here go the fucking woods again. Okay, there's an ending, but someone is definitely before they get to the end of the tunnel,